everyone! So welcome to another reading. So first I want to unbox for today. I got the Dark Murk Oracle cards. I think that's beautiful, fitting to our decoration. And maybe some of you know the artist I think it's called Royo or Royo. I don't know. You can tell me, but it's Spanish. It's a Spanish artist. And he created those decks, you know. I also think they have written books or something, not written, illustrated, you know. So I'm not sure about this, really, because I'm not familiar with the artist. But I got those two tarot decks that fit perfectly to the topic. So we're going to unbox it. And we're going to do a reading today. Why you haven't met your one yet. I want to look what still needs to be healed. You know, why is it that you haven't met the one? And you guys know I wanted to do some dark themes, dark topics this month. So here we go. Here we go. Also, please know, for those of you who know, I'm moving, you know. I'm packing. I'm in the middle of packing everything, and for the next 10 days I'm moving locations. And so I'm trying to keep my channel alive, you know, but I can't do as many readings as you are used with me, you know. So we have a booklet. Oh, that's cool. They have mood phases. That's cool. I like that. So let's get this. So let's see. Ah, cool. So we have those cards. I like them. They fit perfectly to the decoration. I like this. So we're gonna use those. The booklet, maybe I'm reading it for this because I'm not familiar with the cards, so I'm just leaving it here. So next one is the Royo Tarot. I just call him Royo now because I like that. I have no idea. I never studied Spanish, you know. But it looks like Royo. It looks like it is spoken Royo. Royo. That sounds Spanish. So the Dark Tarot. Look how beautiful it's gray and red. I love this. Let's see if the cards are like this too. But they probably have some color on them. Is this the Scarabeo? Is this from the Scar? Yeah, it's from the Los Scarabeo publishing. They usually get their cards, like when you get them, they're always like completely wrapped. It's a little bit different than the American publishers. No. I love it when I have new decks. It's like Christmas and Easter and everything together. It's like when you get presents, you know. Yippee. So, let's look. So, now we can see it. Oh gosh, it looks so good. This is the Fool, right? Oh my gosh, it looks like Tianyi. What's going on? This is how Tianyi looks if he would be a Spanish Don Juan. Doesn't it look like his features? Well, some of it. The eyes not. His hair looks like him. Wow, I love this deck. Look at this High Priestess. That's like a sensual High Priestess, you know? Wow, I like that. Okay, so we're going into this. We're using this tarot deck. Oh, they have mysterious backs. Mysterious backs. And let's see the other. This artist is really cool. Oh, I got that one, the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot. I think we worked with it last time, right? I should do a reading where I just show you all my tarot decks. You would be like, oh, is she collecting the tarot decks? I'm not collecting them. I'm like collecting them for reading. Because the more decks you have, the more personal you can make a reading. That's just how it is. That's why you have to invest in a channel like this. You can't just, you know, all my money goes in this channel. You can't just have 3 tarot decks. It's not possible. You can't give a personalized reading. Spirit is working better if you give them many options. You know, if you show them different decks. That's how it is. That's how it is. But you guys know. Those of you who've been with me, you guys know I'm caring deeply for this channel. And I just wrote on my Twitter today why I'm called Tarot Smeraldo. Because some of you were asking. Well, it's because when I was looking for a name for my channel, I didn't just want to name it Tarot BTS something, because I mainly wanted to do BTS related readings. Look at this. And oh wow, oh wow, so they have pictures at the major arcana, you see, and at the minors they have like the pentacles. That's cool. That's like good for verification. So we also have a card deck. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love those decks. We will check them out. Look how beautiful the back is. And this card, the Malefic, Tarot Malefic time, is a little bit smaller than the Rojo. Dark Rojo. I like that. So, yeah, those are the decks we're using. Beautiful. And, oh, I wanted to say with my name. Yeah, I was reading about the Smeraldo flower, that it represents the truth untold, and you guys all know the Truth Untold, the song by Our Boys, and this song means like the world to me, you know, especially you can see that in Teangi, how like how he sings every line. That's how I feel with the Truth Untold, because it's just the truth untold. That's my song, you know, that's like how I'm feeling. And so I was thinking that's a cool name, because I can name it Tarot Smeraldo, because I also want to show Army and other people the truth that is not told, the truth that is in every one of you, the truth that is from the universe, but many of you don't know the truth, you know. So I wanted to retell the truth with my readings and try to give healing to Army. So it made sense in so many ways, you know. The Smeraldo, the name is like, first it's me, you know. I feel like the Smeraldo flower also represents my energy. It's the truth untold, and it's giving people their truth by helping doing readings for them. So I was choosing that name. And when I opened my channel, like really maybe 1 or 2 months later, I think it was in January this year, I had my channel open for 2 months. I still know that, because I was freaking out. Someone told me, did you know that in the Smeraldo blog on that website with that flower shop, that the main person found their love, like the true love, the truth untold, you know, their love at a card game, like at a card exhibition. I was like, no. And so I went there and I read the whole blog, and it's also saying about Madame Lenormand cards, you know, which are those cards. Those are Lenormand cards, you know. They are not like tarot. It's a different kind of divination tool that I'm also using. I also have designed BTS Lenormand cards, and there's like written the name Madame Lenormand, and they go to that exhibition where they look at all different cards. This is crazy. I was like, oh, what the heck, you know? This is crazy. So it fitted. So I found that out by serendipity, you know. It just came into my life, and I thought, oh, okay, now I know why that name is so important for me and why that name makes so much sense, you know. Okay, so let's get our signifiers. I want to use that deck. Universe, give me signifiers for... Okay, we have the snowflakes. We have the mouse. Next one is a flipper. No, it flipped back again. I like how he does that. He showed us last time how he does that. He flips them like Big Tay does. He can flip them like crazy. That's my man, you know. The Libra. fits, guys. If you are Libra, you have birthday now. It's Libra month right now. And the 4 signifiers, universe. There we go. The clouds. Okay. So I want to show you. Maybe the numbers also mean something to you. So here we go. Look at my beautiful autumn fall decoration. Isn't it beautiful? It's so cool. So, guys, make your choice. Pile 1, Snowflake. Pile 2, Mouse. Pile 3, Libra. Pile 6, Clouds. We see each other at the piles, okay? Please support my channel by subscribing and by liking, by commenting, guys. It means a lot to me, you know, especially right now when I'm moving and I can't really take care much of my channel. I'm always worried, you know, that, yeah, YouTube is forgetting about me. Okay, guys. So, yeah, here we go. See you. So, hi, pile 1, pile Snowflake. It's your signifier. Yep, perfectly. So, why haven't you met your one yet? What must be healed inside of you? So, this is a very important reading, I think. Very important in the, yeah, in the sense that it is about self-healing. It is about self-growth. Pile Snowflake. Why haven't they met their one yet? Why haven't they met their one yet? Pile Snowflake. Okay, so we have card number 23, which is called Revenge. Wow, that's like a fighting angel, you know? She's like at war. Wow. I'm just seeing that my nails fit perfectly to the card. That's so cool. So, okay, let's see what that means, and then we're also gonna read the yeah, because the deck is new, the oracle card deck is new for me. So, universe, why is revenge here? So let's shuffle the deck a little bit, because it's new. It's a new deck. Okay. Wow, again we have a fighter. You see this? Wow, but the Emperor, that's like their masculine is a fighter too. Wow, those are two people at war. Like, look at this. What the heck? What is going on here? Let's see. Or it represents your energy, that you are like an emperor. We have the Sun. And I'm gonna take the next card. Oh, okay, there you go. And we have the Knave of Swords. Yeah, fighting, like a lot of fighting here. Wow, like the heck, is this a fighting game? Like everyone is fighting here. There's a lot of hardships you still have to fight. I mean, I see that right away. Look at all those fighting people. Winter. I mean, when we have the snowflake here, I see that everything is frozen. And you also see this in this card. I can almost see the winter card, the snow in the background. It looks like she's walking on frozen water. So we're gonna find out. First I want to use the Malefic Tarot. Isn't it cool? I like those new decks. And I think it's also nice for you to enjoy different... That's interesting. When I shuffled the Sun came out with the Judgment card, and now again the Judgment card comes out, so that was no coincidence. You know, sometimes, because I thought right now it's because the deck is not shuffled really, you know, I shuffled it, but it's not like shuffled a million times. So maybe I thought they were, because the Judgment comes right after the Sun, so I thought maybe they are stuck together. But now the Judgment card came out again from another deck, so that was no coincidence. That's when you know that Spirit is really working with you. The Emperor, please. The Emperor, please. Boom. Yeah, we don't take this. I don't want to take too many cards. So guys, let's get it. Let's put it like this. Isn't that beautiful? So, let's see. I hope you can see everything. I also hold it into the camera. So, let's read what that revenge card is all about, because this is a new deck. So, why haven't you met your one yet? That's our question that we're gonna answer with this reading. Number 23. Also, this is number 5, so this is all about change, you know? It's all about struggle. It's all about, the 5s are always all about struggle, fighting a lot in life, you know? So we have, yeah, stage anger. It is time to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Yeah, you have a lot of more fights to overcome before meeting the one. That's why, you know, the snowflake. Also, when I see the snowflake, I always think about spring day, you know. And when I think of spring day, I think of a time in your life in winter where everything is frozen, where nothing is moving, and you're waiting for winter to end. You're waiting for this struggle to end. You're waiting for spring to come and your one's coming in. So this is like a metaphor, you know, like a metaphor. I don't know if you say this in English. It's like a picture of right now having to fight a lot of battles, you know, and still in life being on the side where you have to learn a lot, where you have to also express anger. Okay, let's see how you read this. We have a complex magic cliff illuminates the ground as a pale woman dressed in black seems to surge from it. She had blood crimson eyes, a white flower garland. A white flower garland? And 2 plain swords. Her wings are made of withered branches. What if there was a place where there is no more time for words, no more sense to negotiate, no more survival instinct to accept, fear? It's a place we can reach at the limit of our abuse, with the last spark of our dignity surging up as a powerful black flame. We cry, we hurt, and we strike. To destroy. We destroy for the fairness of the world. We destroy because if there is no sweet justice, there can at least be cruel revenge. We destroy for those who came earlier, for those who would have come later. We destroy, and as we destroy, we forsake ourselves. There is no going back, because coming back from that requires much more than force. Wow. That's very interesting. Wow. Okay, so I feel here that still there has to be a fight for justice. That's what I'm seeing, you know, and there has to be a fight. Also taking in your own hands. I think that's why the Emperor is here. Is taking your life into your own hands, fighting on your own, fighting for yourself. You know, step by step. Especially at your workplace, I see here. I mean, the Pentacles energy is very much so at a workplace, at your education, you know, also in your surroundings. It's like the Pentacles is who you are and what you have made out of your life. So it's like fighting for each of your manifestations that came to real life, defending them, fighting for it, you know, and taking responsibility for each thing that is in your life. You know, because the Eight of Pentacles is working step by step on your manifestations, you know, on what you want, and working really hard. That's what I see here, going for what you want with this Emperor energy. Then we have the Sun, which is usually one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. And isn't that card beautiful? We see this big red white planet. You know, this almost looks like otherworldly, I feel here. Look at this card. And she's like a fighter, and she's not taking any BS anymore, you know? Look at this. It's like a lot of things in your life got illuminated, especially at your workplace. And yeah, the Judgment card. You're not letting yourself bound anymore. I feel like here this is like you free yourself to take revenge. You free yourself to fight in your life. You free yourself to become your own warrior, to become independent. I feel a very strong, powerful force here. I feel like as if before you were sleeping like a winter bear, you know, and now you're waking up. You're waking up and you're taking your life into your own hands. That's how it feels. Especially when it comes to a workplace, find a stable work life, fighting for what you wish to do in life as a workplace. You have to do that first before you find the one. I feel here you become a very independent woman. I think you were bound on something. Like you were held back. You were holding yourself back. You were bound. Look at this, the Judgment card. And this got illuminated to you. You saw that you were bound on something in life, and you say, no more. No more. I take my life into my own hands. This got illuminated. That's what you saw. You saw that you were bound, that you couldn't decide on your own. Maybe also, guys, this could also be, I just want to say it, that at your workplace there was someone like an emperor that had power over you, that decided for you, and you said, no, it's time to go. It's time to move on. It's time to free yourself, and it's also time to fight. You know, and maybe this epiphany here, this is like an epiphany to see that actually this workplace where you were in was holding you back from being your true self. This is what I'm seeing here. It could be a workplace because the Eight of Pentacles usually depicted with work, but it could also be that this emperor is your ex, a person in your life that was bounding you. You know, that you could not be free with. You could not be yourself with. You had to free yourself, you know. And maybe that person was very selfish and held you down. And you're freeing yourself. You had this epiphany. Maybe this breakup was in winter. Or maybe it's still coming now in winter. That you fight for yourself. That you take lives into your own hand. Because I see again here this warrior woman. The Knave of Swords, it's like you don't take anything anymore. You say how it is. And the Knave of Swords, you know, the sword sometimes for the knave is too big to handle. That's why this little gnome is here. I want to also see what this card reads, but it's like you say, look at me, look how beautiful I am. Why should I take this BS? You know? Love has to be equal. You see how the cups are floating? Your love was not equal, and you're saying, well, I fight now for equal love. I fight now for, you know, emotions must run equally. And I think that's what didn't happen here. I feel here that was like a dead relationship. It was almost feeling like in winter, where you were bound on that. Maybe also because your person was working and you were not. Maybe they were the provider. And you saw, the more you keep in that, you know, the more you stay in this connection, the more you are not free. And this is what you're doing. You cut yourself free. That's exactly what happens. And that's why you are not with your one yet. Because you cut yourself free from another emperor. You are not even there yet, you know. This is also the soulmate card, the Six of Cups. There is a soulmate there. Someone you need to fight for. But I also feel, why haven't you met the one yet? Because you have to free yourself from this first. This is the lesson you have to learn now. You have to become free in that. I want to look at the Knave of Swords here in this deck. Let me see. This is the Royo Dark Tarot. Knave of Swords. The dreams have killed the nightmares. Being sure of yourself and your own sexual identity. But also being sure of yourself. That's what I see here. You know? Maybe, okay, maybe this could also be being sure of your own sexuality. That... Yeah. I don't think I have many of you on my channel, but it could be, guys. And you know, there are always more people coming on my channel. So it could be that actually you have not found the one yet, because you have to know who you are. You have to take revenge on yourself. You have to cut yourself free from any dogmas that are made, stigmas, dogmas that are made by the public. The Emperor is also like, you have to be a certain way in order to be accepted in society. And that's, you played that role. You played that role, but you got illuminated. This could be for anything. It could be for sexuality. It could be for any kind of your personality. And you realized you are different. You are different than others. And you cannot, like, society cannot cut you on a block. You are different than others. You want to be free. Look how she wants to be free. She wants to be seen. You know, she wants to be beautiful. She wants to live whatever her preferences are. She wants to live. She doesn't want to be bound by any emperor, so she cuts herself free, you know. And that's maybe why you haven't found the one yet, because this is primarily your focus now, you know. You said love has to be equal. That's why the equality card is here. Whoever you love, whatever gender you love, you know, we have to be free in our decision of who we want to love. We have to be free in our decision, and you fight for that. You are a warrior for equality. That's what I see here too. So this doesn't apply for the masses of you, but maybe to one or two people. And if it comes in, I just want to say it, you know, because Spirit is giving me these things in. Okay. Okay. So I also want to use the I Ching, the Dead Moon, as an advice. You know, this is a Chinese oracle. It's also, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't know. It's also from Royo. Those are all cards from this author, except this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this, guys. We're having a Louis Royo card deck here. Like every one of his cards are here. So, what is the advice for you? So let's see. What is the advice for finding the one? What is the advice for you for finding the one? This is a Turner. Card number 29. This card looks serious. So I have to use my like the numbers here, because I'm not familiar with that deck either. I got it new. Look at this. Be like a strong, look at this. It's like there is this, almost like a prison, almost like a, that looks like a prison out in the sea somewhere, you know? Get out of your prison. Stand strong, like, you know, the water cannot destroy this, what is this? Fabric, not fabric, that's in German. A company, or what is this called? You see the picture. So let's see. Number 29. Abyss, it's called. An abyss, okay. An abyss. So it's called. The duplicity of the abyss prevents one from contemplating the depth. Danger is ubiquitous, but it can be more apparent than real. One needs an intense ingenuity to overcome obstacle in a period of hazards and consequences. Look at this. You're taking consequences for your action and for others' action. Determination will be advantages in overcoming them. Yeah, so this is like, you are this fortress. Now I got it. You are this big fortress, and no storm, you know, no storm can overrule you. So stand strong. The advice is stand strong like this fortress. Fight, you know, fight for your freedom, fight for that you can be who you are. And you see all this plague, you know, you have to do these fights first before you meet the one, before you have peace. It's a period of no love. That's why the snowflake is here. No love. You are this little snowflakes in stagnation, in a period of white snow. And I also see the white as purification, pureness. Your soul wants to be pure. Your soul doesn't want to hold itself anymore by any boundaries. It wants to roam free, and that's your task now. You need to roam free, and you need to fight for yourself and also for other people. This is your soul task, I also see. So once you come into the soul task, you're freeing yourself from any social boundaries, from any social dogmas put on you. Once you do that, you will, in this course, you will find this one. And what I'm feeling here is, with this couple, I feel that your one is a fighter for that too. So this is an equal partnership. I also see that here with the, that's a soulmate bond. So you will find your soulmate by going into this fight. Okay, guys? That's what I'm having. Very beautiful by snowflakes already. Very deep. I hope this made you happy. And I'm saying bye, guys. Bye, guys. Wow, guys. This reading is something else. So now, next pile. We have the mouse here. Why haven't you met the one yet? Pile mouse. Why haven't you met the one yet? Okay. Oh. We have obsession. Well, probably a lot of people would be like, yeah, that's so true, you know? Yeah, also with the mouse here, I see a lot of fears, you know? I see a lot of fears. The mouse is all about fears. Being afraid that something is taken away from you. Let's see. Why haven't pile 2 found their one yet? What is this obsession all about? So we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, he's running away from people chasing him. Look at this. There's like winter. Oh, I love those pictures. That's like a story. That looks even like this, you're obsessed with this person on this, you know, with this knight here. And she wants to haunt him, you know, she's a hunter. She wants to hunt him. Yeah, someone you're passionate about, someone you want to hunt. But he's like pursued by many. That sounds familiar, Army, right? A lot of you will go like, oh my gosh, no, that's not my pile. I chose another one. You're right there, guys. You're right there. You know? Yeah, the mouse, being afraid your one is taking away from you. Because you want to hunt him by yourself. I love how tarot is the truth untold, you know? That's why I was talking about this. Can I see the next card? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Look at this. That's like the King of Swords in this deck. Wow. I love how the Ten of Pentacles, he's sitting on the throne and you're like in the back looking at him, you know. You're like a follower of this person. That's really clear. That's like family. This person feels for you like family. Okay, can I have one more card? The Star! I can't believe it! This is crazy! This is crazy! Hello? Hello. Like, universe is saying hi. There am I. Wow, what are those cards? They look amazing. Wow. Like, now many more guys join my tarot channel because they want to look at those cards. Look at this artwork. Man. So you're saying hello? No one comes near my star. Very interesting. So let's get more cards, because it's very interesting why you haven't found your one yet. Can you show me what is this Knight of Wands? And we have again the Three of Wands. Oh, very interesting. Like, this looks like in ancient times, like those decks. Can I see the Ten of Pentacles? The Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, guys. Tarot is so like the truth untold, you know? Can I see the Star? Wow. What is this? That's the Sword of Truth that's handed to you. That's like the universe giving you the truth of sword. Like, here you go, you know, that's the truth. Wow, this artwork is crazy. I love it already. Okay, guys. So I want to read the opposition before I'm going into, because I know what it means already, but we're gonna read it. Okay, number 3. Obsession. Denial. There's nothing else that can replace my focus. Yeah. That's right, right, Army? Probably all Army that chose that pile, like, nope, that's not my pile. I'm taking another one. Okay, it says, an elven face, the hair entwined with bark and thorns, stares at a blank, clear, empty, round mirror. It's like you see yourself in that mirror. You see yourself in that person. That's like a twin flame. That's like a masked twin flame. Guys, if you chose this pile, please check out my masked twin flames reading, because you probably have a twin flame, your one, that's basically masked by a BTS member. I'm pretty sure. Okay, it says, we chase comets and mirrors and shadows. Sometimes we actually chase cars or mirth. Obsession is a trick of our perception. Many become one, and that one plots as to take everything else. It feels like it, whatever it is, an idea, a person, an objective, flavors our lives and gives meaning to it. As all the light through a lens, it converges on a single point, and that point goes ablaze under the greatest fire. But in truth, more than enacting our life, it numbs our attention to the rest. It makes us feel more awake by hiding the rest of the world under a cloud. Obsession is a drug. In small doses, it whips. In big doses, it kills. If we drown inside an obsession, we should close our eyes. We don't die in the darkness. We just fall asleep. And then we can wake up more naturally. That's very interesting, right? I also feel that you know, the thing is, that's what I talked about, because I want to say that here again. If this topic comes up, I feel called by spirit to say this. There is some kind of fear that you have, and that's why you masked your one with a BTS member. I don't know what fear that is, or why this mouse is concentrated only on, you know, on that one person. Because there are many struggles in life. And why are they masking it? Sometimes there is a lot of change in your life, the 2 and the 3, and a lot of fears growing up, and a lot of fears surrounding your life. And for me also this masking, it's like, I mean, I always do differentiate between having an obsession and having an obsession. Like if you stand BTS, there's a reason for healing for that. And that's not an obsession, you know. That's if you have a member, a bias, and if you love them, or if you think that's your twin flame. If one of the BTS members is masked with your real twin flame, that's not an obsession, okay? That's a false perception that is made by the universe, but that's not your obsession. That's not your wrongdoing. That's, you get signs and you think that, you know, and the universe will also give you the signs to detangle that later in life, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. What you need to worry is when I hear things like, I want to marry that member, I'm going to marry that member, or yeah, like only expecting one outcome of the whole situation. Like saying, you know, like sasaengs, that's an obsession. I don't think they are here on my channel, but people that stalk them, or people that have their whole life only, you know, there's nothing else. And also there's no healing. Like if there's nothing else and you just have BTS, but you heal with them and you feel stronger every day, there's no problem. That's not an obsession, guys. You must distinguish this. An obsession is when you only want one outcome. Like if you're in love, let's say with one of the members, and you're saying, well, I'm going to marry them. And there's no other way you're seeing it. You know, you're not okay with the outcome that you're maybe not marrying them. You must be okay with that. Then it's not an obsession. An obsession is if you only expect one thing and only this thing, and you're constantly working on this thing. And an obsession can, you know, it doesn't have to be with our BTS members, but I'm seeing this here in the cards because I know you guys are watching my readings and you are all on my channel. But an obsession could also be like an addiction, you know, where you only see this thing. Or an obsession could be like in the runner-chaser problematic that's going on in the fake twin flame, what I call also as fake twin flame. It's like you're having an obsession because also you think that your person is your twin, or your person is the one. So you're chasing them like crazy and you don't see anything else in your life anymore. You don't even see, because you're so close to that person, you know, you haven't even stepped back and looked at the situation from your point of view. You know, it's like you want to call that person like 100 times a day. You write an SMS to a person and you're mad if they don't respond in the next hour. That's an obsession, guys. You need to realize it's not just, you know, expecting a BTS member to marry you. That's not just an obsession. An obsession can be in everyday life, you know, that you have with a friend of yours, or with a crush, or with your boyfriend, that you expect them to do only that. And if they're not doing this, you know, you're mad. That's an obsession. Okay? So what I see here is, as I said, you know, there's only this one person. And I see with the Knight of Wands here that you're very fiery about a person. I see this could be your crush, this could be someone you think of, this could be your star, this could be anyone, and you want to chase them, you know. But they are already chased by other people, you know. And the Three of Wands says this person is living abroad. So this person is not in your life, this person is not with you. You see them from afar, okay? You watch them, you also stalk them from afar, probably like on social media. That's what I'm seeing. You're not stalking them, well, but you could. You could, you know, if you're, This could be if you know this person, you know, you have been together, or this is an ex that you constantly try to show up where they are. That's an obsession too, you know, like you're stalking your ex or something. Because this person is sitting for you on the throne, you know, no one else is. And you see yourself beside that throne. And you're waiting on that person. The Seven of Pentacles is you're waiting on that one. Because you want the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, you think it's your soulmate. You know, you think it's the one for you. That's why you do that. I mean, an obsession is just because you think only that person can satisfy your wishes. So you're waiting on them, you know. And guys, if you have a twin flame, don't mix that up, you know. Don't write me, well, you know, if you have a star as a twin flame, you feel like this too. That's why many of you are, many of us, twin flames of famous people, are usually questioning ourselves too a lot. Because, you know, we're not obsessed, but there's a fine line. And that's why there are so many fake twins of our celebrities, because they are obsessed, but they don't even realize it. And many people throw us in the same pot as those people, you know. But being a twin flame is like, it's different. You have a different connection with that person, you know, and it's not one-sided. An obsession is always one-sided. That means there is no receptivity at all. Dreams are, guys, you must also distinguish in dreams. Dreams, when you get signs in dreams, that's not a real sign for a twin flame, and that's not a real sign for a soulmate. Dreams can be also made by the unconsciousness of yourself. So that could be an obsession too. You know, if you constantly dream about BTS like every week, that's an obsession. That, like, not an obsession, but it's your unconsciousness telling you that you are in love with them, and that's fine. It becomes an obsession if you say, well, I dream about that BTS member every week. This one is my one and only, and I'm gonna marry them. That's an obsession, okay? So you can distinguish between those two. And it's very hard. The line is very fine. Very fine line between that, you know? And here I see the stars and the universe. The stars also, it's called not the star, it's called the stars. So the stars will hand you that sword of truth. You see that? That's the universe. And it's not coming in a nice way. I see that here too, because that devil here, that looks like a devil handing you the sword. It doesn't look like an angel, like a good angel. It looks like a demon. So that sword of truth tells me that you will get handed the sword of truth by the universe, but it won't be easy to take for you. Because it's kind of a self-acceptance of, you know. But once you get that sort of truth, I'm feeling once you find out the truth, that's when you go closer to your one. And that's why you haven't found the one yet. It's because you're misled. Like, you know, this is only for the people, not for the ones that have twin flames. This is for the one that are misled by the universe. And there is a reason. Like, if you are misled by the universe, there's a reason for it. So it could be that your real twin is masked with someone else, with a star, but then the universe will show you the truth too. And that's then not an obsession really, because you cannot do anything for that. You cannot do anything others, and you also get signs from the other person. So that's not an obsession. An obsession is when you have only one outcome in mind, when you strive for that outcome and you see nothing else, you don't take any other possibility into consideration. And when you don't look left and right, you only focus on that thing. That's an obsession. And there is no reciprocity, you know, no, how you say, no, from the other side, from your person. There are no signs. There are just dreams. That's when you know, okay, there's something wrong, you know. Signs are like not only seeing numbers. That's a communication with the universe. That's also not a sign from your twin flame. If your twin flame sends you signs, it's like different signs on different occasions, and you will know exactly what the signs that they are for you, because you connect something with that, okay? It's not when one BTS member appears in the dream and talks to you. That's not a sign. It is one of the signs, yes, but it's not a sign for seeing that it is twin flame, you know? So let's get from the I Ching, that moon deck, also from Louis Rojo. Let's get a card on an advice that you could take. But you need to overcome whatever the obsession is. It could be also an obsession over a real person, an obsession over, also over money, yeah? Being rich, being obsessed with an idea. It could be anything. So we have here number 31. That's like a church. That's like a religion. What the heck? They're all standing on that tower. Let's see what it reads. Very interesting. I love those cards. They're so mysterious. They're like, I have never seen them before, and I'm like, what the heck is that meaning, you know? The mountaintop is crowned by the calm waters of the lake. An immutable calm is felt at the summit. Oh, that's a summit of a mountain. Okay. Opposites are attracted and together provide equilibrium. Let me see where it continues. There we go. So opposites are attracted and together provide equilibrium. They compensate each other and they group together and come to an understanding. A moment of harmony with the opposing side. A moment of harmony. I mean, if I see this and with this card and the mouse being here, it's like calming your fears, you know. This says about harmony within a group, harmony with, you know, they all stand. This really looks like a church. You know what I feel? I feel like, you know, there are many people and it says opposing sides, harmony with opposing sides. And here we have the fear card. I feel that you are like, could it be that you feel alone in this world and that you're looking for some kind of home, for some kind of church in your person or whoever you are obsessed with? I see it's a person, it's a home, and it's a star probably. And maybe you feel some kind of home with that person, but actually you need to see that you already have a home. You are part of this, you know, it even looks like army standing in front of a concert, you know? And that's when we're going inside the concert and then we're like home. That's exactly how it feels, you know? So basically it's saying, find peace. The universe gave you that harmony within the group, with an army and with the boys in order to heal and not to be obsessed about an outcome. It's like finding the fine line in between the opposing forces, yeah. That's feel the opposing forces are obsession and healing. That's what I see here. And, you know, find harmony between those two. You know, find, it doesn't mean that you cannot be obsessed. It's also wrong to say you can't feel obsession, because if you are in love with someone, there's a fine line that you are also obsessed if your passion is too big. Passion becomes very big, you're also on the verge of falling into this obsession. But you need to keep it balanced, and then also obsession is fine. If everything isn't balanced, then also you can be obsessed about a thing. Who tells you not to be obsessed, you know? If you are happy with an obsession, that's not bad, you know? But usually people are not happy with obsession. That's why, because they fall into a hole when they realize this is not the truth, when the truth comes out at the end. And that's what you need to be sure of. I mean, you can be obsessed. You can look at only this person and say, you know, this is my one. Who tells you not to do it? But the thing is, and that's my advice, and that's what many people, they come at me because they think I'm like this, but this is totally different. Being a twin flame is totally different, guys. You have how would you say that? The other person is answering too. It's not just because you guys don't see it, doesn't mean that my twin flame is not giving me direct signs, and not only dreams. I'm not talking about dreams or seeing signs or numbers, you know. Talking about real big signs that I don't want to talk about. But if you know, if you want to be obsessed about a star, who tells you not to be? You can, if it makes you happy. What's wrong with that? That's why many, I think it's always bad to say the Delulu word, you know, because many say, oh, that person is Delulu because she's obsessed with, let's say, Jinn. Why you call them Delulu, you know? That's not good. Some people are happy in an obsession. Some people look at only one person and they only want to marry that person, and they don't care if they don't marry them at the end. And then that's fine. Then their obsession is kind of a healing, you know. There's the opposing forces. Once you have it in balance, and then an obsession also becomes fine. But usually in our society, obsession has a negative connotation because if you take it too far and you fall, you know, because then if whatever your wish is, if that doesn't come true because the universe is not allowing it and because you're not meant for that person, but you're still obsessing over them and you're not going to marry them, if the truth one day you will, you know, inevitably know the truth, then those people fall because they thought everything is true. But if you know that, you know, you have an obsession with a star because you love them very much and you want to wait on them, and you are fine with maybe not marrying them, you know, then that's kind of a healing, that obsession, you know. But you have to be careful. There needs to be a fine line, and that's why I'm talking about this pile a lot, because this is many of my fake twins. This is for you, this reading. I mean, there are so many who think they are me, and I don't know sometimes what should I tell them. You know, I always want to, I can tell them the truth. Well, you're not this and this. But I always feel bad telling them. So what do you do then at the end? You don't talk to them at all. You don't tell them anything anymore because you don't want to tell them the truth, and you also want to defend yourself. Because if I tell them the truth, you are not the one, then I must tell why I think I'm the one. And then I'm sounding like the Lulu again, because maybe I'm not want to share everything, you know? So it's like I would cut myself, my own leg if I would help those people in talking to them. So maybe that's why this reading is here. Maybe that's why this reading is here, to see for yourself and distinguish for yourself. Am I a twin flame of the star? Because it's possible, guys. This is also a stigma people put on us, that they think we're obsessed. So ask yourself, this reading is really asking yourself, do you have a balanced harmony with this? You know, is it okay for you if, even if you are a twin flame, you're not marrying your one, you know, maybe your star marries someone else and you're still the twin flame. Is that okay with you? And then that's fine. Then you're here to heal, you're here to help people, and you still have this connection with your one. No one can take that connection away from you, you know. But it's about time. That's why this reading is very important. And I also don't want people to come at me all the time, because I'm tired of it. Don't ask me all the time, why do you think you are Taeyang's twin flame? I have very specific signs, guys. And in the meantime, while I did this channel for 1 year, you've seen a lot of signs happening that I'm ready to share with you. And you can see for yourself. I mean, it's not a secret anymore, you know. And don't come at me. And if you feel yourself that you are the twin flame, ask yourself, is it obsession? Is it that my one is masked maybe with one of the members? Is it that I have to balance out those two things? Do I have to turn this obsession into healing? You know. And that's why you haven't met the one, because you need to deal with that issue. You need to find out what it is. You need to find out your fears, okay? And I think that comes. This is going on right now in your life. This topic. And that's why the one is not there yet. You need to deal with this first. And if you want to wait for the star, for your one, it's no problem, because the universe hands you in the truth. It might be as pleasant as you wish to, you know, but the universe will hand you the truth, no matter what. The universe will hand you the truth. The message will come, and directly from the universe, from the stars. Okay, guys? So that's all what I'm having. Pile 2, bye, guys. So hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Why has the one not come into your life yet? Why haven't you met the one? So let's look. We're gonna shuffle in front of the camera. Let's look with those beautiful dark mirror cards what it is. Why hasn't the one come in pile 3's life yet? So there are all those warrior princesses on them, right? So we're all warriors. Look at this, the golden light is shining on her. Oh, number 7! Oh my gosh! That's so cool! That's so cool. Pile sacrifice, yeah! Wow! I guess because both of you had to sacrifice for the journey. This feels twin flame. Also, when I see this card, this feels twin flame for me, and the 9 is here and the 7. This feels like twin flame. Sorry guys, but if I see the 7 and sacrifice, that word, I immediately think of, yeah, you know, sacrifice for the greater good, sacrifice for the community, sacrifice for their higher task. That's why they haven't come in. You know, and also you yourself have to fight. You're an army. Look at this, your army! This is so cool. So, can I see what this is all about? This is cool. I hope the Teangi, like Big T, is coming out. Oh, and he threw right that card on. That's the Page of Cups. Yes. Fight for the cause. That feels like that feels again like, yeah, that's so cool. So those, I feel this is for all the twin flames. I really feel that, because I feel the energies here. This time I'm taking the judgment with the moon, because last time I didn't take it and then he threw me out again the cards. So we have the moon. I love those cards. Oh my gosh, the moon! The moon, yay! I feel this is for all my twin flame, for all the couples that are with me in the twin flame journey. This is our reading, guys. This is our reading. Also with the balance, yin and yang, you know? Yin and yang have to be in balance. That screams twin flame. And the angel, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful judgment card. This is like, you know, she's waiting for him. The angel is waiting, and the angel is soothing it, you know? Soothing it through signs. I really feel the angel is soothing it through signs. Because you're fighting for the cause. This is so beautiful. I'm gonna read this, you know? I read it for all the piles, but first I want to get the cards. So let's see. I want to clarify those cards. Can I see the Knight of Cups? 3 of Cups. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's the Army card, the 3 of Hearts. Community card, you know? Giving for the greater good. Giving in the community. Oh my god. This is crazy. Can I see the moon? The moon is the moon is the Fool. Le Battleur. El Loco. Oh gosh, that Fool's like a fear. This is like a fear something. Let's see what this is. Can I see Judgment? Because that Fool looks a little bit of scary. 9 of Cups. So what is it that you still have to work on, that your one is not in your life yet? And I mean, we have the card sacrifice, we have the balance here, you know, the Libra sign. So that's twin flame for sure. I know that because I see the cards. I know when they come out, when it's a twin flame journey. Yeah, let's read. Let's read the number 7 sacrifice. Number 7, very important number for many of us. Even if I have to break apart, as long as it serves a purpose. Okay, so you are here on earth for a purpose. You have to fulfill that purpose. You are 2 pieces of a scale. You know, the scale has to be in balance. Both of you have to serve. A beautiful female knight wears heavy armor. She holds a blade in front of her, and a blade of light, oh my gosh, slices across her face, showing the deadly seriousness of her stare, the mirror of her resolve. I have accepted my duty, and in my release I found freedom. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's about finding freedom in the task you're doing and being okay with both of you working on this but not being together. There is a strong power in sacrifice. Our fears, our hopes, they are all chains to a small world. Our sense of self is a small petty creature. That's it. That's this. Our sense of self, and this is the moon, this is what you are inside of yourself, your soul. Our sense of self is a small petty creature of uncertain resolve and shaky horizons. With sacrifice, we renounce our sense of self. We accept to be lost. We accept to be shaken and cut and bruised and hurt and burdened and locked and stricken and despised and gossiped and betrayed and be misunderstood. Isn't that crazy? And be left alone, with just words of thanks, while the world goes on over our broken dreams. But when we drown our sense of self to sacrifice, we are also a greater person. We are screaming, I exist, I make the difference. We accepted a price to pay, and we used our blood and tears, oh my gosh, blood, sweat and tears, as a currency that gives us the right to stand tall. Oh my gosh, it feels like crying. This is heavy. Oh. Yeah, we feel like a fool, you know? That's why this creature is here, this small petty creature, you know? It's this fear nagging on us, you know? Saying, are you really this small? Do you really want to be that small? Do you really want to sacrifice yourself for the greater good of all, you know? What happens with me? This is like that little naggy creature inside of us. You know, what we're doing our soul test. The moon is also all about soul test. The moon is the divine feminine. I mean, the moon, that's what the moon represents. The divine feminine, the sense of self, the helping, the being there for the world, the fighting for the world, the sacrifice for the world. So that's your duty. Your duty is to sacrifice yourself, your love, for the world, for the greater good. And it's not easy for you. This is what this card is showing. It's like you're saying, really? Do I really have to? I want my masculine. That's what we all have to learn, right? To be okay with that. And here we have the Page of Cups. That's the love for our twin flame, you know. And this is the love that we have also for the community. So it's like we're giving ourselves. And this is also, oh my gosh, what are those creatures in the back? I'm gonna look at them. Yeah, that's like the other world creatures. And also the fears. I also feel both ways. I feel support. I feel support from the other worlds, you know, support in your soul task, support in your fighting, support in your giving yourself, you know. And you see also how the Three of Cups are enlightened from the universe. That's the Army cards, that's the Three of Cups. That's being of help for Army, being of service for Army. Oh, So beautiful. And here we have the soothing, I mean the judgment, the angel is helping. You see how this angel is watching over, and it's a dark deck, but it's the judgment card, it's an angel, it's a calling, you know, you feel called to do this. It's your wish. And this is how it has to be. This is how you have to feel. You have to feel that this is your wish. You have to be okay with sacrificing yourself. You have to be okay with being that fighter. You know, it was your wish before you came into this incarnation. You know, you see how this is balanced out. This cup, both of you. You see how this is you and your twin flame, and both of you hold this cup. And this was your wish before you came here. The wish to help in the community, you know, the wish to give yourself. And each one of you, those are the last 3 cups, you know, each one of you is doing something greater for the community and sacrificing. And each one of you, like if you are like me, a twin flame, and your twin might be famous, you know, or not, but both of you are already in the soul task. I see that here, both of you are sacrificing your love to each other for the world. And it is not said that it comes together. It is said that you are okay with sacrificing your love for the soul cause, for the soul task, you know, for fighting, for helping others. And this is, both of you do that equally. Look at this! Both of you do that equally. And the 4 and the 5 equals the 9, which is singularity. So each one is doing it on their own singleness. And the 7 is the universe, the light. It's accompanied by the universe. And sometimes, you know, the little fools, this is nagging at us because it's not easy. It's not easy that this is the you know, the little petty figure, the sense of self, who always is doubting the connection. This is the little one that's doubting the connection, and this comes up for all of us. And she's constantly saying, do you really want to do that? You know, get yourself a husband. Go out, and why do you wait for this one? Why do you work for the cause? If you might never meet your one that's helping on the other end. But that's not of our business. The thing is, we need to fight for the community. We signed up for to do this. And if you feel you are this pile, it's really, you will get into your soul task. Like the angels want to make, like they make sure that you hear your calling. You will get into your soul task. You will help the community, you know. You cannot help that. This will happen, you know. And you just need to accept that sacrifice. You need to be okay with that. Not knowing if you guys will ever meet up. Because in all of those cases, there is this barrier in between. You see this here? You're not together. You see how these balances are equal? Both of you are feeling, that tells me also that both of you have these deep feelings for each other. Both of you are longing. The moon is also for me about longing to be with each other. It's on both ends. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. So let's see. What's the solution here? Or the advice? Number 16. Wow, that's so beautiful. You know, you're looking out for your one. Sweet what this card is saying. Number 16, an advice for you. Thunder over earth. I love this enthusiasm. The boom of thunder strikes fear into the hearts of mortals. But on waking, one is full of optimism and eagerness, self-assurance and certainty of future event, moments of satisfaction, of paying attention and the search for solutions. Reflection before deciding whether something is finished. So this has to be, you have to go into your soul task. You have to do it, you know. You have to be okay. Use your passion and your enthusiasm and your excitement for the other person to work on your soul task. Again, we have a 7. You know, you're always looking out for your one. This reminds me of the 3 of Wands. You're always looking out for your one, and the one might come into your life. I can't tell you, but this is the reading why you are not with him yet, because both of you have to sacrifice for the soul task. And this card tells me as a solution that this optimism, this eagerness, this happiness, this must shine in all of what you're doing for this community. This must shine, and this is saying thunder before Earth, you know, that you can make a difference in this world. You and your whatever your gift is can help so many people, and it's important that before you guys meet and getting cozy with each other and maybe going into hermit mode, because the 9 is here, that tells me once you find each other, you retreat. You guys go into hermit mode, you retreat. And that's what probably both of you are saying, you know, and that's the funny thing. Both of you are saying once you are done with your soul task, you only want to be with the one. You want to have a family, you want to retreat, you want to buy a house somewhere on an island and just live there. And this wouldn't, you know, this wouldn't help the community. If you guys would meet now, you guys would retreat because you're so happy that you guys have found each other. So you would concentrate on your family, on being happy together, you know. And this wouldn't help the community, so that's why they keep you apart, you know. And the solution is keep the happiness, keep the waiting, but be happy and be okay with it. Okay, guys? That's all what I'm having for my part 3. Isn't that amazing, that reading? Wow. So cool. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Number 6, the clouds. So, here we go. Why are you not with your one yet? What is your next lesson, or why? Pie clouds. Why are they not with their one yet? Okay, there we go. This deck is called Dark Mirror. It's a dark deck, you know. Wow, I love those pictures. They're very, very dark. So we have envious gluttony. What the heck is this? That really sounds strange. Let's see with our Royo Dark Tarot, Royo. You guys know, I have many of you who speak Spanish or Portuguese. You must tell me how you say that name. Royo? I have no idea. What is envious gluttony all about with the cloud? Taking this one. So we have, what's this card? The 5 of Wands. There's a battle going on. What's going on here? Can you show me? Okay, we have the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Wow, I love those pigs. Oh my gosh, look at this. 5, 6, and 7. And here we have the 6. So you must come into harmony. You're not in harmony yet. You're in some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, inner fight almost. Let's see. Why is the 5 of Wands here? The Ace of Swords. Wow, the truth. There's a fight. Fight for the truth or because of the truth, you know. Or fight until the truth comes out. We have the 6 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Cups here? That's too many cards. I don't take them. Oh wow, 2 aces. Come on, why is this falling down all the time? Jeez. Number 9. Is this, can you see it still? Yeah. Can I see the 7 of Cups? So, that fell on there. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. A lot of swords energy, clouds, not knowing the truth, you know, you're walking to find out the truth. So let's read. Let's read envious gluttony, number 9. Can you see the cards here? Number 9. Going to the edge of the raven, savoring the idea of letting go. all restraint. A man has rotting, sickly skin and yellow eyes. Is this a man? I don't know. It looks like something else than a man. He dresses in tatters and sticky blood runs down his chin. Okay. He has clawed feet and a crown of a skeleton alligator jaw. The upper part on his head, the lower part on his chest like a gaping mouth. Oh, you see this here? Like an alligator. Here, like opening, like preying on people. There is hunger sleeping under the surface, like an animal lurking. This card is not dark, it is unpleasant. The difference in how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed in front of writhing bugs. It's not an existential darkness that we can paint of romance, drama and subtle anguish. It is raw, primeval, reeking of rotten stench. It feels like there is darkness, and in that black landscape there is an hole leading to more darkness. And that is calling. The urge is pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something that doesn't belong here. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted feeling of demeaning oneself. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of anger and envy. We casted it out of ourselves and now it's truly a parasitic monster, impossible to accept as something that came out of ourselves. What if we bring light to the pitch dark well? What if the scary monster is just a starved feeling? What if it's just a little thing? Dark as tar indeed, but to be sorry of, not to be feared. So what that means is that there is some kind of inner anger, inner feeling, inner sadness, inner hunger, a hunger for change. I feel here. It's like you've been walking in fear for too long. It's like you've been walking and you're envious of people who have an easy life. You're envious of everyone maybe around you who you think they have it better because you only see the surface, you know, but you're not really seeing, you know, even if people look as if they have a better life, or even on social media, guys, you know, you must know that this is a facade. Every person has fears, problems, you know. It's not, you cannot compare yourself to any other being on the planet. It's just not possible. But that's what you're doing. You're comparing your life. And you're struggling, my dad. You're struggling. You know, it feels almost to me as if you're saying, what is the truth? What is the truth? I don't know. It's like you're fighting for the truth, but the truth is not seen to you. You know, it's like the truth is in front of your eyes, but you don't even see it. Also, this card here. This feels like a devil creature, you know? It's like all this darkness is coming out of you, all the envy, you know? That's just because it's just because you have all this anger built up in you. All this anger because your life is not what you want it to be. Your life is not what you wished for. It's like you're walking through a very dark period right now. I see that here, guys. I see that. And the anger inside of yourself because you compare yourself with others and you see you're trying to have an epiphany. You're trying to be in your thoughts a lot. Why is this with me? Why do I have this life? It's like you need a complete new start here. This is about a complete new start. That's what I saw with the Ace of Swords and the Ace. Two aces mean a complete new beginning. A complete new beginning and the transforming of your ideas in your mind. You must see, you know, all these clouds. It's like you don't see the truth for what it is. It's like you have this anger inside of yourself. And the Queen of Swords is someone, you know, where is it? Where is her? Here. You know, she has been in so many battles. And that's why this Queen of Swords is like cutting off heads, because she's saying, well, I'm sitting here, I'm on the throne, I had so many battles, you know, I don't know anymore what the truth is. My life is shitty, and I don't want this anymore. I want to change it, but I don't know how. It's like, why are you not with your one? Because you are not in harmony with yourself. The 6 is all about harmony. We have the 6 again here. This is harmony. This is believing in your own self, and you're not doing this. Look at her eyes. You have so much anger built in yourself, anger about your life. You see how the 6 and the 9 are reversed? You completely need to reverse that anger into a new start. Like, you don't need to release that anger into almost going mad, because I see this here with the Queen of Swords. It's like you're almost going mad because you're constantly in your head. It's like you're going crazy, you know? Even I see this in this card. It's like you're seeing things that are not really there. That means you're so envious of other people because you only see the good things and you think this is life, you know? This is like, I feel this is here, you know, with the clouds. Your vision is decepted. Your vision is decepted. That means that what you are seeing is not even the truth. What you are seeing is a projection of other people's lives. Is a projection of what they want people to see. So you're envious and you don't know how to move on with your life because you see other people's lives being the beautiful lives they have, but that's just maybe on social media or the friends that tell you. You don't see the actual picture of their lives, you know? You see their image of this life. And that's why you are so envious. You think, why is my life so shitty and the life around everyone else is so beautiful? Why is that? But you only decept yourself. You know, this is not the truth what you're seeing. And that's why you need to come into harmony. The clouds must go away. Why are you not with your person? You have to stabilize your life. You have to find balance, and you have to come out of this mindset of confusion and almost like, you know, she's not trusting anyone anymore. This is the card of not trusting anymore because you see what's going on and you're so confused. What is the truth? What is the truth and what is not the truth? This is the thing you have to work on with spirit right now. What is the truth in your life? What can you change? How can you transform your life? How can you do that? That's really important here. You need to transform your life and have a complete new start and see that life is what you make of it. Life is not that you can sit on your throne and look around you and everyone has a happy life except of you. That's just not what it is, guys, you know? And I'm always speaking the truth. I'm here to tell you this. And the thing is, you see all this beautiful life of other people, but this life is created by other people. It's not their actual life. And you need to distinguish easily between what is an illusion, what is created by those people, and even what is created by yourself about your life. I also think that you create an illusion about your life being all this shitty. So this card came out as a solution. And this is beautiful, this deck. This is by the same artist. Let's see what number 46 means. I'm going to read it. "46. The push upward. The wind lifts the earth. The trees fastened by their roots support the lash of the wind and its branches move silhouetted in the sky. Personal merit propels us towards a higher position, a continuous process towards an end. The effort and enthusiasm favor the ascent. With interior strength and discipline, we climb the long stairway." So you need to see actually first, what is the truth? What is the truth? What is What is it that makes your life beautiful? And how can you transfer the shit part of your life? You know, sorry if I say it like this. How can you transfer the not so good parts in your life and turn them into power to move forward? And then you can just move, you know. Move with that anger forward. Move and change your life for the better. Because all these happy lives you see around you, it's just a creation. Not like every person, there's always a yin and a yang. Every person has a good life and a bad life. They have problems and they have happiness. You know, it's not that one person only gets shitty life and the other one has a wonderful life. That's just not possible in this world, you know. The universe looks for that, guys. So you don't need to worry, okay? So that's why you haven't found the one yet, because you have to work on your own life first. Once you come into that harmony, the universe is giving you your one, okay? Because we're talking about a one. We're talking not about a karmic or where you have to learn another lesson. We're talking about the one, okay? So basically the advice is get going, get moving, get up off that seat. Change your life around and you will find your one. Okay, guys? That's all what I'm having. Bye, guys.